Hi, I'm Angie, whole body wellness coach. I not only enjoy the facets of fitness and nutrition and taking care of our bodies, but also nurturing our minds and nourishing our soul. Today we are going to focus on our minds in this workshop called Cultivate a Positive Mindset. Before we begin, make sure to download the Cultivate a Positive Mindset workbook, so feel free to pause here if you haven't done that yet. If you have your workbook printed, grab a pen and let's begin. I know how difficult it can be to build and keep a positive mindset. We are in a world full of busyness and racing around, and our minds tend to do the same thing. We are also predispositioned to focus on the negative, what's going wrong, what's not going right, and those things can really cloud our ability to see positivity in the world. Having a positive mindset is a muscle. It is just like when you work certain muscles in your body to get stronger and more defined. Your positive mindset is the same thing. You have to work on it and practice it and use it in your daily life and be very intentional in having a positive mindset. So today we are going to work through some activities that will allow you to build and keep cultivating a positive mindset. You will see in your workbook that there are 6 tasks for you to complete in cultivating a positive mindset. These are completely outlined and there is space for you to write everything down. That is only going to get you so far. Once you go through all of these activities and this workshop, it's going to be your job to do the work and take action. When you feel yourself slipping, bring it back in, refer to this workbook, and do the activities again and again. Because sometimes we fall off the wagon with our nutrition or our workouts. What matters is getting back on the horse. The mission of this workshop is to strengthen your positivity muscle, to find positivity in your day, actively practice positive thoughts and actions towards yourself and to others, and to cultivate a positive mindset in your life that comes naturally. As you complete the video portion of this workshop and go through your workbook, I don't want you to forget about the planner page. This is where you are going to check off every single activity that you do and take action on. There's also space for you to write down questions that you may have for me, and never be afraid to reach out with any questions or thoughts you have about cultivating a positive mindset. Task number 1 for cultivating a positive mindset is to focus on your strengths. Many of us focus on the things that is wrong or wrong with us, or the things we're not good at, or everything we've done and we failed. But if you want to cultivate a positive mindset, we're better served by focusing on our strengths. This shift in focus can help us feel more positive about ourselves and the things that we do. So in task 1, make a list of all your strengths and don't be afraid to put some on the back. Task number 2 is to practice self-compassion. Our inner voice can often point out to us what we're doing wrong, and it seldom tells us what we do pretty fantastic. That's why cultivating self-compassion can improve our mindset. Using this practice to take a few minutes to pause and treat yourself kindly or more gently than you're used to. In what ways have you maybe thought or spoke to yourself unkindly? How could you have said it or reacted different? Take some time to write down those instances in this space. By writing them down, it will better help you prepare for those next times where maybe you're being a little bit harsh. Your mind has these harsh things to say to you, and you can automatically make the switch by being prepared. Task number 3 is to focus on your positive qualities. I know for me, this is not something that I easily can identify in myself, but I encourage you to really sit down and ask yourself, who makes you you? Are you strong, detailed oriented, or resilient? Or what else? What makes you you, and what are the positive qualities that make you so unique, that you give the world, that you dismiss every single day and look over when you're focusing on the other stuff? So take some time and write these down, and serves as a great reminder of all that you are and all that you give the world. Task number 4 is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is more than just saying thanks for something, but it's searching for things to be grateful for every single day. We might practice and strengthen this skill by writing in our gratitude journal a list of 1 to 3 things every single day that you found throughout your day to be grateful for. After some time, our brains will get better at recognizing things to be grateful for. So grab a journal and start writing down your gratitude. But in the meantime, use the space in the workbook to start writing down things that you're grateful for throughout your day. Task 5 is practicing self-care. I'm going to be the first to admit, not one of my strengths. However, part of developing a positive mindset is cultivating a belief that we are worth taking care of. We're allowed to have breaks, to feel good, and to engage in self-care. By taking care of ourselves, we might think about ourselves in a more positive light and have more positive experiences. So make a list of things that you enjoy doing as practicing self-care. Having a list and being prepared for a time when you're like, hold up, I need some self-care, you can refer to this list without racking your brain on what to do. Task number 6 is to shift your attention. To me, this has been the most powerful thing in cultivating a positive mindset and keeping it. This is the one that is really going to strengthen that positivity muscle. So it turns out we have a negativity bias. That means we focus on the negative over the positive. By switching our focus from negative to positive things with intention allows us to work away from a negative mindset and into a positive mindset. So if you're going down a negative rabbit hole, put on the brakes. Take a shower, go for a run, do a workout, meditate, do some yoga, go outside. This allows you to physically step out of that negativity, and you can also focus on the immediate positive opposite. So I tell my kids this all the time. If they say nothing great happened in school or there's nothing special about something, I make them say 3 positive, nice things, because there's nothing that has no good in it. Everything has a good and a bad. You just have to find the good. In the workbook, there is space for you to write down any negative thought patterns that maybe seem to pop up often or you have throughout the day. And then you can write down the opposite positive shift. So if you're coming across these thought patterns frequently, you have a positive shift to immediately switch to shift your mindset to more positive thought patterns. In the Cultivate a Positive Mindset workbook, I did include a bonus, and it is the loving kindness meditation. This type of meditation involves generating love and compassion, first towards yourself and then towards others. And to go along with that, we also have a 21-day meditation challenge that you can get a video clip introduction in the workbook just by clicking the links. They are interactive when you look at it on the computer, but you can also print out this workbook. And you can take the 21-day meditation challenge. There is a link in the workbook to try that out as well. I do encourage you to commit to 6 or 7 days of meditation. It doesn't have to be a long meditation. 10 minutes will do absolutely fine. And journal that in the workbook. And then at the very end, reflect on how you have transformed throughout doing a little bit of meditation consistently for 6 days. At the end of the workbook, you're going to see a page of free tools and resources. There you can find links to connect with me and join a community for supporting and encouraging your whole body wellness, ideas for nourishing your mind, body, and soul, nutrition and fitness support, as well as reading recommendations. If you're curious as to how much of a positive mindset you already have or what work you need to do, I've included a test your positive thinking quiz at the back of this workbook. I think it's really insightful to see where you stand now and then journeying through cultivating a positive mindset and where you end up after, a few weeks of really working that positivity muscle and seeing the transformation, because it's not always easy to see in ourselves day to day, but reflecting back on where we came from can be so powerful. If you are interested in continuing your whole body wellness journey, the very last page of the workbook includes a link where you can download the free wellness planner, where it gives you ideas and assessments for nourishing your mind, your body, and soul. Don't forget to connect with me on Facebook or Instagram and check out the website. I hope this has given you an action plan, a step in the right direction for cultivating the positive mindset you desire. And feel free to connect with me on social media. Reach out, send me a message. I love to hear from people who are actively working on living a healthy and well lifestyle, and that includes cultivating a positive mindset.